Hello there guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm showcasing the Hector's Paradise because I got a comment on my teapot video asking if I could cover it, and I said I would, so yeah. That was not supposed to happen, it didn't matter. But yeah, obviously Hector's Paradise, if you don't know, it's basically just a shot cornet. It does have two issues, though one of them wouldn't be as much of an issue if it wasn't for the second issue. First issue is locked to shock, which, well, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal at the end of the day because shock is a neutral element, but it's not very good against badass enemies, and I did test that. So I won't be fighting any bosses in this video with this weapon, not even Hurley, because this thing struggles to take down a badass loader, and Hurley is tankier than a badass loader, so yeah, I'm not going to try that. Like, even with a shock bone, it's not very good against badasses. But the second issue though, it's locked to the bladed accessory. It would be a lot better if this gun could have, I don't know, the double accessory, for example, because it would really help its DPS. And it's got no synergy with like a Roid shield or anything, or like extra melee damage. So it really makes no sense for this thing to have a melee attachment. It's my build. The only thing I changed here was moved 1 point from Willing into Grenadier for when I switch to the Grenadier com, just so I can take advantage of the skill. Other than that though, my build is the exact same as it usually is, and let's just go. It's definitely not the worst weapon though. I've definitely I mean, like I said, shock is a neutral element, so it's not getting any it's not losing any damage from not really matching the element. Like if it was like fire on armor, for example. Can you get slagged, please? No, right now. And of course, these flesh enemies here are weaker, so. Right. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stick to the shock bone, but I do have a sheriff's badge because I don't like the lower fire rate when I switch off of the soldier or the gunner. Yeah, taking on Warlord fairly well. But yeah, this thing really does struggle against like tankier enemies like the badass loaders. Oh, I forgot Warlords have health regen. Wait, I even tested this against Badmore. Yeah, don't use it against him. Right, hold on, I'm just gonna switch off of this. Let's do the Grenadier com now. Right, we're gonna hold on. Hold on, hold on. They are resistant to shock, and I did actually double check that to be sure. Yeah, no, come on. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Come on, turret, come on. Turret, I believe in you. Right, it feels like I'm getting a bit more damage per shot out of the... Yeah, no, yeah, out of the Grenadier comp. But I do not like the low fire rate. I will just power through it though. There is actually another good thing about this weapon. It's when you go to farm it, it's a mission reward, and because it's locked to shock and the melee accessory, it means that you will need to farm the grip. So, and because of that, it's literally just 1 in 8 chance to get the perfect one. Of course, mine has Jacob's grip though. That's just because it can't have damage accessory or the double accessory. So. Right, are there any more enemies down here, or... Because the last 2 dots are actually up on that little bridge bit, and I won't be able to get to them. Okay. Ah, screw it, there's an enemy here. Right, nope. Nope. I might not go through the entire map, but I might also... I don't know. See how it goes. Still got 1 more class mod to use. No, kill it quick. That's weird, I've only seen 1 ion loader. Oh crap. Right.
Wanna meet my girlfriend?
Okay.
Who's next, huh?
Whoa. That was close. I forgot that the flakka doesn't have grenade splash. What? Did I somehow manage to throw my turret in the smallest gap ever?
Say hello, darling.
Oh yeah, also this being a Dahl pistol makes it very bad for getting second wins. Because when you're in fight for your life, you're hip firing. And when these things are hip fired, they basically just become elemental Jacob's pistols. Oh, come on. Hey. No, no. Run, 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 run.
Oscar Mike!
Yeah, I'm gonna struggle here.
Want to meet my girlfriend?
Oh, come on, not Foreman, Rusty, come on. He better not come over here, no. No, don't do that. Yeah, that's why Foreman Rusty should not come over here. Tanky enemy does no damage. And I'm out of grenades. Well, I'm trapped here. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to run away. I can't. I literally cannot fight him.
Dropping sentry!
I mean, I will eventually get him down, but yeah. Oh yeah, I found that even what's it? Oh, I forget what it's called. The Dolminator. I found that even the Dolminator is actually better is actually better for dealing with armored enemies than this, just because of the matching element bonus. And when I did that testing, I didn't even use a corrosive bone with the Dolminator, so. Please stay there, please stay there, please stay there, please stay there. No. Of course you're not going to stay there. Seriously? Come on. Oh, no, no. Don't you dare come over here. No, no, no. I can't fight that thing. Seriously, the only good thing about this fight is that thing does not have health regen.
Say hello, darling!
It's the only thing I can be thankful for. Can you get around this corner? Come on. Hey. Yeah, yeah, I'm nearly out of ammo. Of course I am. Open that, open that, open that, come on. Grenades, give me grenades. I mean, there's the super badass as well that spawns in that area. Literally cannot take these guys on without without my turret. Hey, stop repairing the damn thing. Yeah, as you can see, it's definitely not like, I wouldn't say it's exactly good against badasses, but it will eventually get them down. Right, here I am with the gunner com against some flesh enemies here. If I didn't mention it, my bar is off. And to be fair, it should have been fairly obvious from the gameplay opportunity.
Didn't ask for this. Let me do my job, you jackhole. Damn it! It was almost quitting time. Steal.
I think I'm ready to say this is actually the best comp for it. To be fair, I could say that about any pistol off, because, I mean, fire rate is always good. But if talking about damage per shot, it would probably the soldier that's the best. Actually, no, it's damage per shot. Hold on. No, that would actually be. No, yeah, it would be the soldier, because this thing doesn't have 100% grenade splash. It has 80%, so. And the last enemy here. Yeah. But yeah, that was the Hector's Paradise. It's yeah, it's a shame about this accessory. I mean, if it could have a double accessory, I'm pretty sure it would be a lot better. I don't really like double accessory on like things like you know, like this, because it's literally just a copy of the Hornet but shock, so it already has a burst count of 6. But yeah, still, because it's not like, because you can't really match your element that well, because it's shock on shield is where you really want to use this. But yeah, on flesh and armor, it's not really going to do. It's not going to do as much, obviously. But I mean, I did show it. It can still get the job done, and there's definitely worse weapons to use. But yeah, I think the biggest thing wrong with this is definitely the accessory. If it could have the double one, like I've mentioned a couple times, it would do a lot more. But yeah, if you like this video, leave a like. Consider subscribing, be greatly appreciated, and I'll see you next one. Bye guys.